Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's pretty bad here in Minnesota. We got in our area we got about 6 inches of snow, and it rained all day yesterday, and so all of that snow kind of covered up ice basically, and all the ice froze. There was puddles on the ground yesterday, and now we're faced with 5 or 6 inches of snow, and just a gnarly day to be traveling, and work kind of got canceled because it was that bad. And it's bright out today. And I learned people with blue eyes are more apt to get I get headaches if I don't wear sunglasses. The light really affects my eyes. Heard somebody say the other day, I think it was Carpo Joshua, said something about people with blue eyes have more tendency to get headaches because of the light is more attracted or reflective or something like that. I don't quite remember, but I've had blue eyes my whole life, and I've noticed that some people wear sunglasses inside. I don't ever do that, but even on these somewhat not bright days, it's the reflection of the snow that really gets you. And I just spent 2.5 hours driving so for work, and then so I'm happy to be with you guys today. I'm a little disappointed that we can't be planning out our riding season yet. Obviously it's once there's snow flying, it still kind of puts a damper on the mood for sure. The sun is always a mood booster, but the snow is always a mood buster, because it reminds us that at any time, whether Mother Nature can give us just a blast. And it happens. And I'm pickup preaching today. I'm feeling somewhat good. I wanted to give you guys a short message. I've made 3 messages in the last week. I think I posted one a couple days ago, but other than that, I haven't posted any of the other ones. I just wanted to kind of get it off my chest, and that's kind of like journaling for me. Video journaling. It's giving myself some inspiration, some encouragement, because man, there are always people out there that are gonna suck you dry of all your positivity and all your goodwill and good intentions, because man, people just make it really hard to live in this society, people in general, and I don't want to live out on a dirt road all by myself. I love people, but man, some people, it's just like I just don't get it sometimes. And so that's why we need to build each other up, right? We always talk about this program of we, and we always talk about the program of we. So I got eggs in different baskets, I got coals in the fire, I got friends here, friends there, and sometimes I realize that I could be a better friend. So in recovery, man, improvement. When we're talking about recovery, we can't talk about recovery without improvement, right? Without improving, because each day we always strive to do better and better. And for me, it's always trying to get in tune with that will for my life, right? Having God's will for my life being played out. And some people don't have that view. Some people have that view. But what I really respect, is people who have a varying belief or view or opinion than mine, and are strong enough in their view or opinion or belief to stand on that and to try to teach other people what's good about their faith and teach them truth, right? Because everybody has kind of their own thing to teach, and own belief and own varying views and opinions. And when we have that, it's like a melting pot of people who can come together. But not everybody is mature enough to stand on their faith and say, this is what I believe, this is how I believe it, why I believe it, where I believe it, when I believe it, all that sort of thing. Some people, if they find out you don't believe the same thing as them, they just get standoffish. And somebody who believes in this, or somebody who believes in that, it's like we don't all have to share the same views in order to get along. And people secretly kind of judge others. And I've just learned that judgment has no place in my life. And so I've learned that in recovery, religion aside, spirituality is where we're at in our program if we're going to succeed, right? Dose of spirituality in our life, some wisdom that we need, because our immaturity will fade in time, right? And we'll start to really learn to lean into our wisdom, right? What we've learned, our experiences, and the ups and downs. And so I know everybody is fighting their own fight and struggling their own struggle, and I respect that. I respect the heck out of people. I was just talking to somebody today about that. I was talking to my coworker about that. And I respect the heck out of people who are willing to stand up for themselves, who are willing to fight and not just sit there and cry about something, not just sit there and say, woe is me, and and cry over spilt milk, man, that stuff is, it ain't going to help us at all. So when we start to learn that it's best just to pull us up, get ourselves back up on our feet, and get back on the road, and never mind what people say, because people are going to say a lot. The haters are going to hate, and people are going to say their piece. That's okay. We don't have to placate to everybody's beliefs, views, and opinions, because they're not ours. Ours are ours. And so if you're confident and you believe in what you believe in and you're faithful, you should have no problem sharing that. And that's what I want us to do in this recovery, because when we share our beliefs with other people, and I'm not saying share and then run away, I'm saying be involved with people. If you're going to share your belief with somebody and you're going to go through the time of explaining why you believe something, then don't just put that information on somebody and then part ways and never talk to them again. Build a relationship with these people. Build up a spiritual relationship with people who are going to be maybe looking up to you, because unwillingly and inadvertently and subsequently, we end up being leaders by default. And I'm not saying I'm a leader. I'm just saying we who have the confidence to stand on what we believe in and to actually bring that message to people and tell them that there is going to be hard times, there's going to be good times, there's going to be ups, downs, slips, trips. But as long as we don't relapse and go back to the same old stinking thinking or the bad ways that we had before, the drinking, the drugs, and all this stuff that we used to do, because you know what? That gave us a short time of euphoria. It gave us, drugs are a short lasting thing. They're kind of like a temporary solution. It's just a Band-Aid. And yeah, they make you feel good. Drugs made me feel great. I had many of times where I was high on methamphetamine, prescription pain pills. I had the time of my life. Alcohol. I was high in those times. And I didn't recognize that there could be a life lived sober. I had never realized that until I put the drinking down. And when I put the drinking down in 2019, I came to the conclusion that there is another path that we can take that doesn't have to include a daily, just a daily forfeiture of our self. Because once you take a first couple of drinks, unless your day is shot, right? When you start drinking right in the morning, like most alcoholics do, if you're bad in the later stages of alcoholism, you're drinking in the morning, and that can take a really big toll on our health, our mental health, and our surroundings. And so I'm talking about the hope that we need to have, and not so much looking so much back into the past, but to look into the future, right? Because yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery. We're going to keep trucking onward and upward. But when we go on this route, we have to be aware and mindful of the people that are around us, because a lot of people need the help. So that's why I give these messages. Not that I'm trying to be a leader, not that I'm trying to be a mentor or try to be somebody who's telling you what to do, but maybe just a suggestion that if you want to have a good functional, spiritual, dependable recovery, then it starts within, and we have to start to seek that thing, the truth out, right? That thing in our life that's going to help us, the power greater than us, because we can rely on ourselves to a point, and then we just need to find that power. We need to get the power. Amen. So rely on God to have that power for you when you need it, the strength, the courage, the you know what I'm saying. So if you would hang out with me, I think we got it in 4-wheel drive. We got it in 4-wheel drive. We're gonna go home. Today was a half day at work because some inclement weather, and that wasn't inclement. It took me about an hour and a half just to get to the cities, and then when we got there, our road wasn't plowed, so we couldn't get a dumpster in there, so we really couldn't do much on our job. And unfortunately, that happens from time to time. So when we I don't want time off of work, but it affords me recovery time. And so that's why I do a part-time work for the franchise that I do, because the part-time work affords me time away from work, and I don't have to work a 9 to 5 to make a living. It's a blessing, you guys. I'm blessed. I truly am blessed. And then I do some stuff on the side that really tends to help my financial situation. And lately, I'm blessed, you guys. I've been blessed. I'm truly blessed. Very happy with where things are at right now. Oh man, the roads are just terrible, you guys. So I'm gonna hang up with you guys and focus on the road. I love you guys. God bless. I'll see you soon.